I was really just trying to get rest. I was kind of tired. I was flopping whether I was going to go on a live or not. I was like, do I go? Do I not? I'm kind of tired, but I'm awake. But I decided to go on. Yes, the show must go on. Go with that. So, what do I want to do? My room's a little bit of a chaotic mess right now, and I need to. We're going to. Oops. I'm gonna put the thumbnail flying by the seat of my PJs because that is the truth this morning. I don't know what is going on, but my mojo's it's a little bit off lately. And let's see. Yeah, my mojo's a little off. I'm trying to figure out why. So here it is. You know what I think it is? I think it is because I have so many ideas swirling in my mind of things that I want to do. Like I have all these things. Oh, I want to make this and I want to make that. And I pulled everything out and now I'm just feeling overwhelmed. But you know what I just had to tell myself is you don't have to do it. The fun of creativity could be that you pulled everything out, you had good intentions, you pulled out fabric and everything. Nobody says you have to do the project. I didn't cut anything out. I think that's the deal. So let me say good morning to you all. Let's see. Good morning, Melanie and Pat and Lori. You get the machine and it'll spark. Yes, it will. Hi, made by Misty. I did hood all. Okay, we're doing good. So, yeah, and now look at this. So I came home and I was totally spent. I was done for the day. I actually, which I never do this, Honey wasn't home. And I just I put on my cozy PJs and went right into my bed, propped up the pillows, thought I was going to take a nap, and instead I ended up spending, oh my goodness, how many hours did I spend on my genealogy yesterday? Too many hours, that's for sure. Because it was 4 and he came home really late, so it was almost 3.5 hours I spent on my genealogy. I did go all the way back to the 1700s on one side, on one line. So I do have food for thought. Plus, I was talking to family members I hadn't talked in years, trying to get some information of maybe if things they knew that I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's why my mind is elsewhere, because I am thinking of all kinds of other things other than quilting. Go figure. I need to do that for the Mayflower. There we go. Okay, so I have my machine on. Hopefully it'll behave itself. I'm going to take this needle off because I'm not doing anything that requires a giant needle. And let's see. I go through quite a bit of needles because this was a 5-pack and I have 2 packs left. And I'm out of those, whatever those are. Those leather needles. I have to put those on my list. Okay, so we're going to start with a fresh needle. I just cleaned my machine, so I know I'm good there. So let's change the needle out. And then I thought, I actually pulled out everything to do another tote, and I'm just not feeling it this morning. I had fun doing that other tote. Mind you, I really did have fun doing it. But I couldn't get my act together this morning. I was like, let's just try to do, I was going to do like a small paper piecing project. And then I'm working on this other project. So I didn't get into my sewing room until 6:30. So I haven't even been here that long. And I was cutting up fabric for this other project, which will soon be, we will soon talk about that. I'm going to take off my, oh, you know what? I'm not going to take off my tape just yet because we're going to do another June Taylor thing, and I'm not sure what it calls for. One side, we have always been told, goes back to the first baby of America born on the shores of Landing. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, my daughter's significant other, their family was on, and they live in Massachusetts, right? Their family lives in the Mayflower. They showed me all their paperwork when I first met them. kind of funny. Okay, that all that exists. But yeah, looking at all this stuff, a lot of stuff exists. It does. All right, so I'm gonna have my 1/4-inch foot. Move some of this stuff around and out of my way. So here we go. I have this pack. It says Quilt As You Go 2.5-inch drip mug mats. I don't remember where I got this. This could have been a Soft Squares advent box last year. I feel like it is, but I'm not sure. I actually don't remember. Maybe it isn't. So this one is a booklet, and it shows you that there's a rail fence, a twisted strips, and a braided mug mat. And it tells me all these different sizes I need. Well, we're just gonna not worry about that. So this is how it comes. It's all opened up here. And this is funny because I said, oh, I'm gonna need some batting for the mug mats. So I pulled out the batting from yesterday's. So when I cut off that bag, it gave me this excess batting. I don't know why I pulled it thinking I needed it. This already has it. So we'll just stick that back there. I was going to show you how to use your scraps, but we already do that. Hi, Andrea, and hi, Jessica. And today's Wednesday, right? So today's not Thursday yet. So let's see what this says. This says, or what is this print? What is that? Okay. It says that we need to cut batting mats apart, leaving a 1/4-inch margin on all 4 sides. Okay, so I don't know if I brought a cutting mat big enough for that. Here we'll go with this, and we'll go with this, and this. And here we are. So I'm going to take, let's just say that we're going to just do 1 mat today because I don't think I'm going to get to all 3. And because this was a last minute idea, I just grabbed again my prints that I had that I made with the bag. If you recall that box I showed you, I just pulled that box over here. So we're just going to make this mat like this. I need this for school anyway. This will be nice to have. Because the mug mat that I'm using right now is it's a Thanksgiving one. It's not even a Christmas one. It's a Thanksgiving one. So every time I look at it and put my teacup on it, I go, oh, I need to bring a different mat with me. All right, this is going to be awkward. But we did it. Very unsafe. Do not recommend that unless you're under extreme circumstances. Okay, so we have that, and I just dropped the book. All right, so apparently we're going to do the braided one. That's the one I cut out. I didn't even notice. Now, after we do that, what does it say? Place. Okay, so now we're just going between 1, 2, 3, all that. And the one we're doing is the braided one. So these are the dimensions. And, oh, I see right here. I don't know. We're going to make it up. And you know what I never did? I never cut some backing for this. So we're going to go with this fabric. And let's see. Is this piece big enough? This piece is big enough. So we're going to go with this piece. And you know me, I think I'm just going to roll this in the front. No, probably don't have enough, do I? Let's see. Well, no, I really don't. Oh, well. I'll have to put traditional binding on this. It won't kill me. So I'm just going to I'm going to just put this out like that. I'm doing a lot of unsafe cutting here. I do not recommend. Just saying. Here we go. Too bad you don't have enough of the beef fabric so you can make it for your mom. I actually do, now that I think about it. Well, you know what? There's two other mug rugs, so we'll be good. Yeah, we have two other mug rugs, so we could theoretically. I have a little bit of it. I don't know where exactly it is this moment, but we have some. This is a big mug mat. Look at how big this is. To me, this is almost like a little snack mat. I wouldn't say it's a mug mat. I think I would say it's a snack mat. My mug rat's about like this size, half that size. So we're going to say that. So here's my big box. Hi, Linda and Michelle and Aisha. And I have those somewhere. I don't remember where we got that from, but we're going to use them. This whole last year was, I didn't really buy fabric. I just made stuff from my stash or stuff that was sent to me. And this year I'm just going to go through all my projects and whatever else comes my way. So I'm just going through my scraps in this big box, see? And I'm just going to find something. I know it gives you a thing to follow here. So it says that this one needs, which I don't understand how they're putting that, but it just doesn't seem like that size would fit here. Let's see. I guess it would. I guess it would because you're putting it on the printed. Okay, so we're just going to go for this. So I'm going to cut off, chop a lop a thing here. So it says cut 2.5 strips by the following dimensions. So what is this? I don't have that dimension on here. So I'm going to cut this down. And that's piece 1. So piece 1 comes in, and we're going to put that right on those lines. And I'm going to pin that. Okay, then it says 2. We're going to take another piece, and these are cut to that one size. I just need to cut these. So this one is shy of it. And basically what I'm doing is just going through and finding the size I need. This one is exactly it. Okay, so this is number 2. So number 2 will come right on here. And we are not sewing on the line, but we are sewing on, and I'm going to pin this down. I'm going to live on the wild side here and pin this down, give myself some morning acupuncture because, you know, that's all good. You had me laughing when you wanted to beat up your sewing machine. Yeah. I was ticked off, but you know what? I finished my bag. I used it yesterday. I walked over to my beautiful 15, Singer 15. It went through there like butter. Like butter. So we're good. We're good. It's just a learning curve. Hello, Katie. My mom needs a tracing wheel. And oh, Leanna, mom needs a tracing wheel for making darts and pleats. All right. So where is my list from yesterday? I hope, oh, here it is. See, I have it here. I didn't even get to look through anything, but I did find a beautiful charm pack that I know is her style because I was looking through the charm packs yesterday. So I have that in the basket. Wheel and what did you say? Tracing wheel and paper. And paper? What kind of paper? I don't know. I'm not a dressmaker, so I have no idea. And paper. I'll write in paper. I don't even know where I'm going to find all these things right at this moment, but I'll write it on there. You know, I'm going to go thrift store shopping here shortly. I don't know. When we go, the next time we go, I'm going to go look. Because I'm not going to ship this off for a bit. And give it a bit. So now 1 goes to 2. And I have my, oh, what is this? Close that. One goes into, I have way too much stuff here. All right, let me give you a, we're not going to do life science. We'll do would you rather. Ready? The carbon paper type stuff. I have tons of it. Your bag turned out beautiful. Well, thank you. And here we go. Would you rather A, use a stranger's toothbrush? Oh, we're going to get gross this morning already. Really? Would you rather A, use a stranger's toothbrush? And I have a thing about toothbrushes. Or B, blow your nose in someone's used tissue? Oh, gross. I don't want any. I'll just wipe my nose on my clothes and I'll go around with bad breath. I can't. There's no rather. I just won't do either one. I can't. I have no judgment if you guys can. You know what? Desperate times calls for desperate measures, but I don't think I can. I think I am way too much of a germaphobe to do that. Way too much. Ooh. Freezer paper. I have tons of that if you need it. Neither Germ City and I'm a germaphobe, neither are gross. I mean, really, you could have picked one. I wouldn't have judged. It's just, I know I have issues with stuff, and that's stuff I have issues with. I don't think I could do it. No and no. Yeah, I can't do it. All right, so here we are. We have 1 and 2 on, and I have my trusty wooden stick here, and it goes right to that point, so that's good. Yeah. Oh, I'm just thinking about that. Let's go down to no way. Hi, Evelyn. Welcome in. All right, next question. Would you rather never have to pay sales tax or B, never have to pay service fees? I'm going to say I'm going to go with sales tax because I don't go to a lot of services that has fees, but I do a lot of sales tax. So that's where my mind is going with that. Let's see what this measures. Ooh, I have some. Okay, so I did not have anything there. So let's see if I can get anything that is maybe this piece here. I could get some strips out of here. Nope. I may need to piece something. I don't think I have. Oh, wait. Here's a long strip. Here is a long strip, and it is shy of what I need. And it won't go in the 1/4 inch seam, so that's not going to work. Let's see. Tell me no, you need for Valor. I am packed now what you need for your Valor package this afternoon. Thank you, but make sure you're taking care of yourself. That's not so important, Pat, because without you, there's no Valor quilts, right? So please, please, please take care of. Do not overdo it. All right, so I found a couple here. Here we go. Do not overdo it. Where is my wheel? This is my morning. I just had, oh, here it is. I just had it. These scraps just keep loving it. Oh, you know, we're doing a fun project at school. I've already, oh, and that's what I was doing too when I woke up. I wasn't quite ready because I am prepping a quilting project at school. Yes, we're prepping a quilting project. It's going to be so much fun. It's based on the book Tar Beach. So if you don't know what Tar Beach is, go for it and look for it. It's a beautiful book. And so we are basing that off of that. So, and it has to do with quilting. Yes, Miss Leanna is going to do genuine quilting. Each little child is doing their own mini quilt. It's a cute story, and it's going to be so inspiring. I have all my cutoffs already ready to go. These kiddos are going to have fun playing. How's everyone doing? Look who's talking. Yeah, I know. All right, so sales tax seems to be the that seems to be it. So I need to do this next. I need how many? Oh, 5 through 9. So I need, let's see, one, two, three, four, 5 pieces this size. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get 5 pieces this size. Maybe. We'll see. So the next question. Would you rather get dumped via a cameo from your favorite celeb or get dumped on an Instagram story? What is wrong with people? Instagram story? People get dumped on Instagram? Is that a thing? It seems like an easy way out of a difficult situation. Both of those. Okay, so apparently I need to cut fabric to get myself situated with this. Let me see what you all are saying. Doing well, I'm all right. So what is it? Instagram, would you want to get dumped on an Instagram story or via a cameo from your favorite celeb? Do celebrities do that? Celebrities break up with people for you? Is that a thing? Where am I hiding? Am I hiding in a closet somewhere? Do people actually pay a celebrity to make a cameo video to break up with you? That can't possibly be a thing. We are not in that kind of society now. Are we in that kind of society right now? I cannot believe what I just read. You know what? I'm going to go back to, if it wasn't for Honey, I think I just need to be, I'm with Honey, so I'm all good with that. But what I'm saying is yeah, no, that's crazy if that's the new dating world. Instagram friends, don't forget to hit the button. Hello, Evelyn. So, okay, so I've never heard of a thing. I think both things are cruel. I think that one should have some human interaction, but I guess if you, I don't know, get myself in trouble. So, I wouldn't want either. I'm still baffled that that's a thing. I really am baffled that that's a thing. Let me see. Is this? Oh, look, this will fit. So this can go for this and that, but this needs to be a different size. I don't know. I guess if I'm gonna get bad news, I guess it's better to have the celeb do it, rip off the Band-Aid, than the whole world knowing my business, I guess. If I had to, I guess I would say bring on the celebrity. I don't know what's wrong with people. I can't believe that's a thing. So here we go. So I'm gonna say get dumped via a cameo from my favorite celeb. Hey. Yeah. Well, and who could that celeb be? You know, how could this be maybe a little bit better to take? I guess if the guy from Outlander came on and had a discussion with me, I guess I could tolerate it, because then I could maybe have a fantasy. I'm getting dumped, but maybe I could start dating him. I don't know. That is really bothersome to me. And that's ridiculous that would be a bothersome thing, but it's bothersome to me that that's a thing. All right, so I have those pieces. That's for the other end. I'm still finding pieces long enough for me to, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces that are long. A cute guy, and then date him. Exactly. Hi, Deb. All right, let's go with the next one. Would you rather Ready? Watch nothing but Christmas movies or nothing but horror movies. Oh, I know my answer for this. At least this is a good question. Let's see. I am finding a hard time finding scraps the size I need right now. Here we are. This has got to be good. I found one. And this one's close, but no dice. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Everyone's saying Christmas. Hi, Chris. Oh, you came in perfect time. We're talking about Chris and Christmas. Oh, good. I found, and I've been dying to use this scrap, and I didn't have anything. I couldn't get it in my tote to use. So I'll have it in my mug rug. That's good. So everybody is into Christmas movies. My answer would be as well Christmas movies. That would be my answer as well. Oh, did I just drop some? Here we go. You've missed some disturbing questions for those who have just joined us. Some really disturbing questions. All right, Andrea. And what did Andrea's? Oh, we're just talking about amongst ourselves. Okay, would you rather hear what people would say about you at your funeral, or B, hear how your mother describes you to her friends? There we go. I'm looking here. Oh, good. I like this scrap too. So we'll go with this scrap. Let's see what everyone wants to say. I don't do horror films. I don't either, since my mom, mothers too. One, two, three. Mom to her friends, they would be the same, I hope. I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't care what people have to say because I'm who I am. So I think, though, I would be interested in to see how some of my friends would feel. I don't know. I think I'd go that route. 1, 2, 3. I have to place these out to see. So this would go here, and then this one could go here, and this one could go here, and this one here. This goes here right there. So I just need one more. Oh, that looks like it's short for there. Oh, that's strange. That goes there. So this one seems like this would be short. What did I not cut this right? Yeah. That would be, oh, piece 10. Okay, piece 10 is that size. So I need for a piece 9, I need for 8 and 9. So I need 2 long pieces. That would be, yeah. So I'm going to say, though, my friends, and let's see here. Would you rather, A, one fortune cookie you open have winning lottery numbers? So you want that fortune cookie that has those lottery numbers? Or B, for the rest of their life, they all have cash. So what would you rather have? One fortune cookie you open up having the winning lottery number, or the fortune cookies that when for the rest of your life, they all have cash. Okay. So how do you want your cookies? That's what it boils down to. What do you want your fortune cookie to do for you? This is some awkward cutting. We could put that there. Let me see what you have. B. I got to have an open sew today at the library and I have nothing packed. Give me the numbers and I don't have to eat a ton of cookies. There we go. Cash to win. Take care, Pat. Yes, not to be concerned about money would be great. I have to stand up to cut properly. Yeah, I'm cutting all sorts of craziness right now. I'm definitely was not ready for anything this morning other than that the kiddos project. The kiddos project is ready. I cannot wait. So yes, so for those of you who are not familiar with Tar Beach, this book, go check it out. That's what we are, the class is going to be, well, using that book, right? Because we use books for inspiration. All of us do. Well, we're going to use that book for inspiration. Now, look at this piece. This is pretty. If I open up the seam, I bet you, because it's folded, I'll have enough. Because, let's see, I need, yep. So, where did my thing go? Oh, here it is. So I think that's a hard one. Do I just want the winning numbers or do I want a lifetime that have cash? For the rest of their life, they will all have cash. It doesn't tell you how much cash. It could be $1 every day. Could be $100. I don't know. Could be I don't know. They have to be more specific with that. Maybe I'll go with the winning lottery numbers and invest well so that I have money for the rest of my life. Okay, would you rather have all your dates at home, or go out for all your dates? Would you rather have all your dates at home or would you rather go out? Well, I know what I'm going to say. I think I know what I'm going to say. Depends on how big the lotto. That's true. That's true. That's true. We have to think about the lotto and the other. I didn't think about that. Out, go out, be. I can't get this. Let's see. I don't know how much is in the. Let me see if I could do it this way. I love this fabric. It's so bright and cheery. But I don't know how much is in this hem. I'm probably being ridiculous here opening this up. Especially since that. Yeah, that was just like a dead seam ripper and it needs to be new. Oh, I think I do have enough. Okay, we'll continue seam ripping then. See, this is why it's important to have a sharp seam ripper because I was sitting there playing with that and it wasn't doing anything. All right, so let me put the sharp one there. I think I have 2.5. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, I do. I just made it. Okay. I really like this red fabric, and we're going to put this red fabric in there. Home with the weather. Home. Useless. It's my hubby. Then go out. So my thoughts on that is that if you have all your dates at your house, I think that could be a dangerous thing. I watch way too much criminal shows, right? Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea to have a first date. And if you're on your third date, then they think something else. So I think I would go with going out. I think is really the safest option. There we go. Okay, here's the next one. A, would you rather get rid of all your possessions and live in a big city, or B, keep everything but live in a small town? Well, I already know that because that has already been proposed to me numerous times, and so I've already done that question. I think you all know what the answer to that question is for me. Oops, I didn't realize it had another hem, and so actually this is bigger than I thought this piece was. Right here. Let's see. Small town. Good morning, Raven. I just saw your name come up. I want my life today. So for me is I would keep everything but live in a small town. And that would be my thing. I have already made that decision. I had the choice when my grandma was with us on my dad's side to live in New York City in an apartment, right? She would take care of the kiddos and whatnot when I became divorced, or stay in the country. And I chose to stay in the country because that's what I want. All right, so I have all my pieces cut. So maybe that's what we do is we cut our pieces first, and I'm going to put them hopefully placed in the same way I just did that. Okay, so here we go. 3 is right here, and I'm just following the lines because that's what it said to do. So that's what we're doing. We're following the lines and going 1/4 inch in. So here we go. So here's the, is there any more on this? No. Okay, let's go with another card. Would you rather wear pants that are always too tight or wear shoes that are always too small? That's a hard one. Do you breathe or do you walk around crippled? That's your choice. Interesting dilemma. I want to see these answers. A. Pants seem to be the big thing. Everybody rather wear tight pants. Well, isn't that the style? I mean, right? That was the style for a lot. I think tight pants are still a style. I would go with tight pants too. Just in case. If anybody's wondering, I would go with the tight pants. Once you have everything cut out, this kind of goes pretty quick. It's called the prep work. Once you do your prep work, which I did not do, and I do have a walking foot on here, so that was the other thing that made me want to do this. Pants. Pants, if your feet hurt, you can't walk. Tight pants with a long shirt. There we go. Good morning, Eva. So tight pants is for the win. A lot of us would rather just, it's like wearing a corset, right? From back in the day, those women wore those corsets. So I guess, Next question. Would you rather get one small gift every day for a year, or B, get one huge gift once a year? I know what I would pick because this is going on my thoughts. I'm going to spill some beans right now, or spill the tea. So B, a lot of us say B, get one huge gift once a year. Well, if it's like a sewing machine, I'd go for that option too. Or like big things like that. But I'm not sure, I'm not sure what the value is. I mean, I feel that's what Christmas is for, right? I want a new car this year. Oh, yes, so do I. And a long arm next year. Yeah, if it's something like that, definitely the big one. I was actually going to go for the small ones, but then I got thinking, you're right, the big ones are nice because you can get something like that. So going with this, I had an idea, and you can let me know, but I have an idea for next year. So we're talking about for a while, but maybe people need this info now. So I thought what would be fun is for next Advent season is if, and you do not have to participate, it's just an idea, but I was thinking it would be cute if it was an Advent box from my, oops, why did it stop? From my community. What do I mean by that? I came up with this idea the other day. Wouldn't it be fun, and I'm not talking about a wish list, is if anyone who wants to participate sends me a wrapped gift, right? But they have to write on their Advent box or Advent gift and their name. And then I'll put it all in a box, and then I'll open it up as if it's an Advent box, but curated by my community. So an Advent box curated by my community. You have to find something the challenge of it is you have to find something that's in your room. Maybe it's something you don't like. You can pass it on as an Advent gift. Maybe it's something you're dying to see me use. I think this may be something fun. And I don't want people to go out and spend all kinds of money. I just thought that this would be fun. Every day you get to see then what someone else would have picked of what they would want to see in my Advent box. What do you think of that idea? It's almost on the lines of like the Grinch game, kind of like what I play with my family, or other games. So I was thinking that it would be fun to do something called I'm tag naming it the community Advent box. I'm not talking about anything big. You can make it as big as you want, and you can make it as small as you want. You can mail me a charm square, and that will be that day's Advent box opening, or Advent thing opening. I don't know. I thought that may be cute because there are some of us that can't do those boxes. I'm one of them. So, maybe having fun that way. Let's see. What if all are named Krampus? Well, that would be from this one person. She comes up with her own thing. But yes, but I just thought it would be fun to see to see like what someone may have in their sewing room that they don't need anymore. I don't know. I just thought it would be some just some fun. And it doesn't even have to be quilted related either. It doesn't have to be quilted related. It's whatever, It could be serious, it could be gag, it could be a thrift store find. Yes, I love it. That's a great idea. Sounds like fun. Advent 26 or 27. Well, we will be going with what this year, 26. This year's Advent box. We will say this year's Advent box. So it'd be like what did my community find for me or something like that. I don't know. I just thought it would be fun. Maybe we should all maybe that would be funny if we did that. Oh, I put this fabric down wrong. Can we give you things other than sewing items? Yeah, it could be anything. Could be anything. Anything that one would be in an Advent box. And if I get more than 25, then there'll be Advent box A and then Advent box B. So, yeah. I don't know. I just think that may be fun. You know, we've all seen what people get in Advent boxes. Sometimes you get a quilt kit. Sometimes you get a charm pack. Sometimes you just get a fat quarter. Sometimes you just get, a printed pattern and pieces. I mean, whatever. Could be Missouri Star. I think they do templates and they do rulers and they do dishes. I think dishes and mugs. I don't know. Sky's the limit. And it doesn't have to cost anything. Oh, well, postage. Postage is the problem. I didn't think about that. Postage is the problem. But I thought that may be fun. A fun way, a fun little thing. Because, I liked that Honey did that Advent box for me. And I'm going to have him do that again. Because right now, as of right now, it's going to be the Honey Advent box and the quilters, the Pastry Queen Farm Adventure Quilters one. It could be a box of scraps. It absolutely can. It could be anything. I would participate. I think it would be fun if the Advent box were given out to the subscribers who participated, though. I think it would be fun if the Advent box gifts were given out to the subscribers who participate, though. What does that mean, Joy? Elaborate. Yes, I'm still on a live, Sherry. Hi, Zara, and she's from Malaysia. Welcome. When can we begin? Whenever you want. I'm gonna find a closet to put it all in. I think it's gonna be fun, but I'm intrigued of what Joy is saying. It said if the Advent box gifts were given out to the subscribers who participate. I don't know what that means. And I may be having a hard time figuring it out. Okay, so I have my pieces on here. I'm going to go ahead and press this. And for those who want to remain anonymous, they can remain anonymous. So I press that down. I'm waiting on joining. I mean giveaways to subscribers. Well, what I was going to do, Joy, is what was sent to me. I was going to make it like during the Advent box season. So then they could see it. But yes, I could definitely figure out something to do a giveaway every day. Why not? When we get closer, maybe it'll be a fat quarter giveaway every day. So when I open up whatever, maybe there'll be a fat quarter giveaway. I could probably swing like that. Swing like that. Yeah. Swing that. Oh, like a subscriber's gift swap. Oh, I don't want to get into that. That's too much work for me. I'm sorry. I love you all, but I'm taxed already enough with work. I like your glasses. Well, thank you. We have to see if I still have a home by them. Heidi is still unemployed and we are facing homelessness. So my worry is where, yeah, no, obvious, yes. Well, then you need to stop sending me anything or spending money. Highlight to work. Not a problem, Donna. Like a subscriber. I'm thinking maybe someone else would like to, it's too much for me just because my job is very taxing. But I did like the idea of maybe doing a subscriber giveaway every day. So as I open up, I will do like, I will put 25 fat quarters, let's say, in a thing. And then we can do every day, because that I could manage. I could manage to do that. I could manage to get postage to that. Yeah, it's too costly for me. I mean, the postage it would be too much. I'm gonna keep it with just like if you want to participate, you can. You don't have to. It was just an idea. I just thought it may be funny and we could have fun with it. But I do like the idea of a giveaway every day. I actually do like that idea. So I am up for that. That is something I can do. And again, I don't have a lot of like extras because all the extras that I get end up going to like all those sewing kits that I put together for people who, when they get a sewing machine, so from me. So I don't really have, I think I probably was supposed to put a stay stitch around this and I didn't. So right now I'm just kind of seeing where things are. It's okay. We can figure it out. But I do like the idea. A fat quarter is only, it's only going to cost me maybe $2 to mail, $2 or $3. I could do that every day for 25 days. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Maybe you could do it for Christmas in July since everyone has family to buy for Christmas time. That's a good idea. I love that. I do love that idea, Andrea. I like that, Christmas in July, because I never know what to do for Christmas in July. And I'm always in Puerto Rico. And I can then give you all my Puerto Rico, well, if I would do it then, I'd have to give you my Puerto Rico. I have a box, a P.O. box number. I could give you that. See, that's hard for me, though, because I am in Puerto Rico. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's hard because I can't get to the post office. To go to the post office in Puerto Rico, it's not like going to the post office here. It's actually a nightmare. No matter when you go to the post office there's a line out the door. I think it's because we just don't have so many post offices, and so the whole world goes to the post office from all neighbors. So that would know. I love the idea if I was here, but I don't like the idea because I'll be in Puerto Rico, and I can't have them here. Well, maybe I could mail them over there. I guess I could do a big box and mail them because I can't do it in my suitcase because I already have something going this summer with me. And it has to go this summer with me. So my luggage is already spoken for. But I do love the idea. I absolutely do love the idea. Just logistically, it isn't going to work. I could try to make it work, but... All right, so here it is. I have this mug rug. There it is. This is the back. And now all we need is to go ahead and put binding. So I have a strip here. Look at this long strip. And I think we can go for it. And this isn't a quilt, so we don't have to be, here we go. Mama, that's a great idea because then you'll be prepared for the needs. Yes, I do like that there. Yes, you were in Puerto Rico at Christmas. Oh, this year though. Yes, but I didn't go to I went to the post office once and that was a nightmare. I was thinking whatever you sent to your subscribers can be a giveaway back to your subscribers. I was thinking whatever sent to you from your subscribers can. Yes, but that would be hard, Joy. I'm going to honestly tell you because some people send me some heavy things and I can't send that heavy thing back. I just can't do it. I financially can't do it and I just can't do it. But I definitely can do a fat quarter, and this in no way does anybody have to participate in any way. I didn't mean to open up a can of worms. I just wanted just thought it would be fun. I just thought that would be fun. Hi, Tammy. Okay, so I'm going to come in here and I am making this up as I go. Let's see what this is. This is a little piece that I have here. So I can get a 2-inch. But actually, I could kind of do this the way I do my other stuff. So wait a second. I just have to think out loud. But I think, so we're going to do an inch, and well, this is like economy binding kind of is what I'm thinking here. I'm thinking like economy binding, but let's go with, I can really only do like 1.5 because there is dots all the way through. Dots all the way through. There we go. Good morning, Tammy. we all loved Krampus. Yes, I know. They outdo themselves. But some people wanted to get in the action, and I thought maybe this would be the best way that they can do that. All right, so here we are, and we are going to do good morning. Switch to lurk mode, no problem. Yes, we're all trying to send Andrew some good vibes, definitely. All right, so out of my scraps, I was able to get a 1 3/4 inch situation. I don't even know if this is going to work, but we're going to, let's see, if I did that like that, let me see, if that went like this. See, I'm not very good at that, that economy binding. I make it for them, but I'm not very good at applying it to the actual quilt. So, and that just went off. I could just pink these edges and say, okay, it's done, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to put this here like this and then make my economy binding and then go ahead and apply it to that. So there we go. So it would look like kind of like this. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. With that said, everyone, it is 8:03. I have to get to work. And so with that said, everyone, please take care of yourself. pass it forward. And if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. We will see you all soon. Bye.